As Saul journeyed, he drew near to Damascus, and suddenly a light from heaven shone around him. The brilliance was so intense that he fell to the ground, overwhelmed by its radiance. In that moment of vulnerability, a voice spoke to him, piercing through the silence. "Saul, Saul," he called, "why are you persecuting me?" Trembling and astonished, Saul replied. His voice quivered with a mixture of fear and awe, for he knew this was no ordinary encounter. The presence he felt was unlike anything he had ever experienced before. The voice responded with words that would forever change the course of Saul's life. "I am Jesus, whom you are persecuting," he declared. The revelation struck Saul to his core, for he had been zealously pursuing those who followed the way, believing he was serving God. But now, he found himself face to face with the very one he thought he was defending against. As Saul lay there, stunned by this divine intervention, the Lord continued, "It is hard for you to kick against the goads." These words pierced Saul's heart, for he realized that his actions, though done with fervor, had been misguided. He had been resisting the very truth he claimed to protect. The men who journeyed with Saul stood speechless, hearing a voice but seeing no one. They witnessed the transformation taking place before their eyes, yet could not fully comprehend the magnitude of what was unfolding. Saul, still trembling, asked, "Lord, what do you want me to do?" His question revealed a heart now open to the will of the one he had encountered. The proud Pharisee who had set out to persecute believers was now humbled and ready to receive instruction from the very one he had opposed. The Lord's response was both a command and a promise. "Arise and go into the city, and you will be told what you must do." With these words, Saul was given a new direction, a new purpose that would lead him from persecutor to apostle. As Saul rose from the ground, he opened his eyes but found that he could see nothing. The physical blindness he experienced mirrored the spiritual blindness from which he was now being delivered. Led by the hand, he was brought into Damascus, where he would await further instruction. For 3 days, Saul remained without sight, neither eating nor drinking. In this time of darkness and fasting, his heart and mind were being prepared for the great work that lay ahead. The encounter on the road to Damascus had set in motion a transformation that would impact not only Saul's life, but the course of history itself. Thus began the journey of the one who would become known as Paul, the apostle to the Gentiles. From that moment on, his life would be dedicated to proclaiming the very gospel he had once sought to destroy. The light that shone around him on that fateful day would continue to shine through him, bringing the message of salvation to countless souls across the known world.